Alright guys, this is Kathy with Kincaid Special Creations, and I'm going to come to you with Try It Tuesday. First we're going to do is we're going to take our sheets. I have both of them cut up now. And we are going to cut out different things, and we're going to put it together to make several cards. This obviously not the thing I wanted to use for the stars. There we go. Make sure that you put the little rigid side down on your paper. Don't let them overlap. I'm just wanting to work some more with the big kick and show you what you can do with the stuff once you've cut it out. If you did not see the first Try It Tuesday, please go back and watch that. I go over every machine like this that I have. So you put all these down, and then you take your top plate, put it down on top of it and hold it down, and then you're going to send it through. All you do is just roll this little thing. Sometimes it gets a little harder, sometimes it gets a little easier. I like to do it twice to make sure that it gets cut good. I don't know if that's good for the machine or not, but now we have, look at that. That's cute, where it just took the shine bright out of it. You could do that in the middle of your page. I might do that all by that one all by itself. Alright. So now we have, let me go get my little boxes I got from Temu today. These little boxes came from Temu, just arrived this morning, and they're going to be perfect to put all of my little die cuts in. See? They all have different types and stuff on them. Look through, make sure I don't lose any. There we go. Use my pen to poke it out with. There's that one going. And here's one more. Alright, so there is all the different ones. Okay, you know what? Those would be good. Instead of the little things that I got them in, to just drop all of my little tiny pieces in. Look at that. I might order me some more and just do that with it. Put stars on the outside of it. You don't have to worry about them falling apart. You don't have to worry about a magnetic sheet. Just simply put them in there and they're stars. Let's get rid of this. Now let's try this. Okay, let's try this again. We're going to put this here. Put this one right in the center. This on top of it. Have to stay in the center. Okay. Roll it through. And roll it back through. And here we go. Let's see what this did. Look guys. Now you can take these little stars. We'll do this in a minute. And put it all around there. And now we have a front to our card, which we'll make in a minute. Okay. There is that set done. And we're going to put our thing back up. That is so cool. Alright, I don't have near enough to do all mine, but I got enough to do some. Next one we're going to do is we're going to do this embossing folder. Remember, you have to pull that front top up. You still have to use all these papers, all these things, but you cannot have that out. That's too big of a shim. That one's not going to want to go through there. Okay. Let's see. Let's bring that down just a little bit. See if that does better. Sometimes you just have to work with these machines to get them to do what you want them to do. Alright, let's try again. And see, it's not going to go. So this paper is obviously too thick, and that's something you'll have. This is a 110-pound cardstock. It will not go through this one. Let's see if it'll go through this one. Let's put this around this way. Bring my thing out. And then we'll go back through. Yep, see, this one's going to work. Because I want it to be deeper, I'm going to go back, bring it back this way. Okay. Sand off to the side. And now see, we have the perfect stripe. All we got to do is cut it down, and I didn't lace that piece of paper. Isn't that cute? That will be another card. Now, I think if we go down here, one more down, and put this one back on with another sheet of paper in it, this one may go through there. Let's try it and see. This is going to be our rainbow one. I've never used this platform before, so let's see if it works. Yep, see, that's what that one's for. It's these thicker ones. Okay. Now, let's see what it did. Whoa. Look at this one, guys. This one went so far I shouldn't have done it twice. But we can still use it if I can get it off in one piece. Look, guys. I should have just went through it once. Let's try just going through it once. I'm just playing, guys. Taking y'all along for the journey. Okay. This down here, this here. Okay. We're just going to put it through one time. Bring it out the other side. It still cuts it through. Look at that. Look how cute. And some places it cuts it through. There's that much pressure on there. We're going to do something with that one here in a minute. Okay, so there is those. Let's go on to we're going to do a thank you. That is if I can get this embossing folder apart. There we go. This one here, this one here, this one here. Start it through. Bring it out the other side. And, oh, look how beautiful that is. That'll be beautiful on the front of a card. This one, I'm going to try to do on the bottom half of the card and send it through this way, which it should be able to go on this top one here. We'll try that. Put this on, put this on, put this on, and now start it through. All right, there we go. All the way out the other end. And let's see what this one does. Oh, look how pretty. Oh, sorry, you guys can't see it. Look how pretty. Another one for the card making session. Next one that I'm going to play with, I'm going to go back to the die cut, put my other piece back in, put this down because this is going to be all kind of ribbons that we can use on our cards. And send it through. And I am going to bring it back through because I want it to be cut all the way through. Okay. Moment of truth. I didn't even have to take them off the thing. Look, guys. Look at all the different angles you could do on your cards. Awesome. Okay. Let's see. This next one is also, but it isn't intricate. It is a gift box. Put it down. Put your top on. Your plate. I'm sure you've got the gist of this by now. I just gotta get all these cut out and stuff so we can make our cards. And we'll bring this one back through. Sorry for shaking the camera. I hit my tripod area. Oh, look, this one came out all by itself. All I got to do is poke all the little buttons out of it. All right. Now that one's done. The last one we're going to do is what they call a pizza box. It also has letters attached to it, but we can work on snapping these off. That's how you do it. You just keep pinning it back and forth. This is what they're going to call a pizza box. Try to get that one off. There we go. Now on the flip side, it has the same thing, except this is uppercase letters, which you have to cut out all at the same time in order to be able to have them. We're not going to worry about that today. Today, we are going to, sure I got the side down. This is going to have to be cut down just a tiny bit. Okay. So we're going to put this one through, make sure it's all on the plate. Getting ready to go to Florida tomorrow, and I wanted to get this video out for you guys. Next Try It Tuesday will probably be late, so don't worry about it if it don't come out till Wednesday. I will get it. And let's get the other side of the pizza box. Let's cut it down just a smidge. Put the other side of the pizza box. Make sure you keep the sides separate because evidently one's just a smidge bigger than the other one. Okay, let's put this one through. Oh, sounds like everything's cracking, but that's normal for these things. That's when it's popping through the paper. Alright, so there we go. We have them all done. And that's all we need this machine for today. So let's move it out of the way. I'll put you on pause and bring everything back to work on. Okay guys, I'm back. I have all my stuff together. This is going to be the first card. This card right here is, got me a couple of little rolly cards today. I think this is going to be better. Alright, back to what I was going to say. Welcome back guys. We are going to make some cards out of the things that we just used the Big Kick to either cut out or emboss. Our first one is going to be a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card base. What you do is you put this into your cutting machine and you first cut it at 5 1/2 inches on the long side, which basically will be you cutting it in half. Just put your sheet in there, run it up to 5 1/2 and cut it in half. Or you can fold your sheet over where the score line, where the fold line is, just cut it and you got it. Then fold it again and now you have what they call, I think it's an A2 size card. Anyway, it ends up being a total of 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Now, if you do it the other way, the 4 1/4 this way by the 5 1/2 long, you'll have a long top fold card. So you can do these either way. What I'm going to do is now I'm going to add, we cut this out. You'll remember the stars that we done to start with. This actually cut it out of the center of that card. So I have decided to make a card with that. I like using fabric tack because it gives you the hold of super glue, but the wiggle time of regular glue. Come on, but there we go. Let's put you a line of glue. Now try to get around in these spots here because they might come up if you don't. Tricky part is picking your card back up after you put the glue on. Try to give yourself a little bit of an edge all the way around. Then put your card down and smooth it. Smooth all the glue out so it don't have big lumpy chunks on it. Okay, so now on this side I have this stamp set. It has all different positive sayings, so it's fit right with the Shine Bright. And on this side I'm using the Dream Big stamp. And I'm going to take this little tiny black ink pad, hopefully ink it up enough that it will say the words out for me. When you put it down, don't rock it. Just try to put it down as even as you can. I won't be doing it because I got the other stamp on the other side, but do as I say, not as I do. Oh, like you can't even see me. Hold on a second, I'll show you what I'm doing. Might put me a sheet of paper down here to let me know that you need to be above that line. Lift it straight up. And there you go. You have your stamp on there. It says Shine Bright, Dream Big. Now on the inside of the card, because you can see it's black, you can't write anything on it. I'm going to take this sheet of paper and I'm going to put a line of glue on it. It don't have to be as tacky as the outside because the card's going to hold it together. but you don't want it to fall out when they open it. So try to center it as best as you can. And now I'm going to take the other side of this stamp pad, ink it up, try to ink it up a little bit more, get the wet ink out there. It says, be happy, be bright, be you. So we're going to take this one off this side so I can see to get it in there better. And I'm going to put it right here. Just press down on it for a little bit. What you're wanting it to do is the ink to transfer from your stamp onto the paper. Lift it straight up. Oh, look. Now, if I hadn't had it on my finger, that'd been perfect. So, now you can sign your name below it. And you have a nice little card. I'll show you in next week's Try It how to make an envelope for this card. Or you could just simply buy you a cheap set of cards at the Dollar Tree store that are that size and stick it in. I do not think you would really want a card, but I don't think it's going to fit in this one. No, see, it's too big for that. But we'll show you next week how to make you an envelope for this card. We'll bring this card back out and make an envelope for it. Whoops. Scrunch that envelope. Alright, so now that is all that stuff. Next one we're going to do, let's put all this stuff away so it's not in my way working. Okay. Now, the next card we're going to do is this one. Remember we embossed this one? Trying to get it so you can see it. There you go. And see, it's already got the score line on it. So the only thing we're going to do is to bring it up to the middle, match it up, squeeze it in the middle, work your way to the end, and then you can take anything. I'm just going to use this box right here to put it down. And there you go. Now that card is ready to go. All you got to do is write your thank you note inside, put it in an envelope, which we'll make an envelope for it too next week, and that one's ready to go. I hate that light shining on everything. You can't see it, but isn't that pretty? This next one was the other thank you that we embossed. And I'm simply going to put it, just like I did the other one, on the outside of this card. Let's get it off of your work surface so your glue don't accidentally fall into unwanted territory. And that's how easy it would be to put you together a card if you had forgotten to pick one up at the store and you happen to have these things around. Now put it in there as best. That's why I like fabric tack, because you have just a little bit of wiggle room. And there you go. Put that in an envelope and you are again good to go. We'll make envelopes for all these next week. There you go. Alright, so the next one we're going to work on is again the same 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch card. And this one, you got to be careful because 110-pound cardstock, they say, is the best for card bases, but I think they tear too easy. So this one I'm going to, let's see if it'll go on that. No, we're going to have to do it the same way. But this one, before I put it in place, excuse me guys, to get my markers here, I'm going to pull these markers out, and first we'll color the rainbow. Okay. And you just really easy, because this stuff will spread, color your rainbow in. Let me make sure I'm in screen here. I won't color the whole thing in while you're watching, or I'll speed it up. We are just going to do the same colors alternately. We're just going to do this. And we'll end with red, the way we started. Okay, now we have this card ready to go on here. See how much better that looks in that plain white? Then we can put this one on top of it. Let's see, yep. Let me know if you would have put it on the top or on the inside, guys. Try to make sure, sometimes you have to stand up to make sure that it's giving you enough of a thing around the outside edge. And since some of these are trying to fall off on me, I'm going to put an extra good dollop of glue right there. And also try to line this one up on the outside. And there we go with that card. And now she's done. Okay, and the last thing that I have to do, or I have to do, I don't have to do it, but I want to do for you guys, is the pizza box. This is what it comes looking like when you buy it. You get two pieces. If you'll notice, one has a little part here that you break down, and the other doesn't. So you have when you cut them, you'll see the little open spot, and you'll see this little spot right here. So now we're going to put our pizza box together. We're going to fold all the sides in. Now on the edges, you'll see that you have a tab. You want to fold them in. That one and this one. Because when you put that together, this is going to settle down and you'll be able to lock that into place. This side does not have it, so let's put this side together. You have this one and this one that folds. This one. These would be cute little gift box or gift card boxes. Okay, now this one has 4 ends that have to be folded in. So you want to make sure you get all of those ends folded in. So it's going to look like that when you get done. Okay, so before I go on to working on that part, I am now going to take out all these little pieces from this one. You can just use your fingers for the most part and just stick them out. All the little spots, it looks like it's got ones that wants to come out. You'll be able to tell them. Okay, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Okay, and that one. That's got all that side done. Now let's get this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then this one. All right, so now all of the little one wanted to stay. all the little pieces and parts are out. Make sure they're all off the bottom. That's wanting to stay. I don't want it to. All right, so there you go. Now, what I'm going to do, well, I'm going to clean this stuff up right here. Is I am going to put this onto a scrap sheet of paper right here, and I'm going to color it in. We're going to color the ribbon red. Now, there we go. Now we have our green and red. Whoops, still got a lot of white showing. Let's go back over this. See if I got any more white showing. Right here. Right there. Right here. That looks better. Alright guys, let's put our pizza box together. Now before this is the bottom, so I'm going to go ahead and put it together. So we're going to put a little bit of glue, a little bit hanging off right there, and a little bit of glue right here. And then you bring them up, match them up on the side, just like that. And hold it still for just a couple of seconds, because this is kind of like hot glue, but it gives you just a smidge of wiggle room. This is wonderful glue. Make sure your tab is down so your box will close. So you could put your little piece of tissue paper in here. And put you a gift card down in there, a necklace, a cookie. They'd make wonderful cookie cards if you were doing it like at Valentine's Day and you just wanted to give an individual cookie to somebody. These little boxes would be great. Now, we're going to take the other one, and before we put that on, we are going to take this little thing right here, put some glue on it so that it's everywhere, and put it where your gift is, right in the center of your box. And if you use a different colored paper, look how cute that would be. Okay, now we're going to take and do the same thing with this one. Put a little bit of glue on each one of these little nubs. Bring them up. Make sure that it's important, make sure it's even on that end right there. Make sure you get it even. And then bring the other side up. You just about have to hold the one side. Get the other side matched up even as well, and then just hold on to it for just a few seconds. It doesn't take very long. And then, I guess, I'll probably put that on upside down. Then you put it together. Oh, I see what you do. You put this one on this one. Or, no, you put this one on this side, like that. You glue it down on that side. This is the first time I put this one together, guys. Okay, so you put this one on the outside and match it up as good as you can. And hold it for just a couple of seconds. Okay. Now this, you're going to need to fold to the inside so that when you close it up, that will stick down in that hole. And now you have a perfectly good little gift box that you can just lift it up and put it back. There you go. All right, guys, that is the end of Try It Tuesday. I hope you found something entertaining. If you got a little bit of information out of it, that's wonderful too. If you like this type of contract and have not already, please subscribe. I am at 640 on my way to 1,000 and would love to get to 1,000 by the end of this year. Just simply say that I did. That's what my goal is. So if you want to see any more like this, please let me know. My box is coming loose. I don't want it to do that. There we go. We're going to let it dry real good. But that is the pizza box that these two make. You have a top and a bottom. And that's awesome. See this little area right here? That's what makes your little hole. I don't know if you can see it or not. But it's got a little lump, and that's what creates your hole to put your little tab in. That little tab. That's pretty cool, guys. It's hard to tell what I'll find out there. I've had that for about 3 years, and that's the first time I've made it. But look how good it does. If I can get it to go back in there. There we go. There we go. Nice little pizza box. Put a gift card in, a cookie, some candy. You can put whatever you want to on the outside of it. Sky's the limits, guys. All right, we will see you hopefully next Tuesday if we're home in time for me to video. If not, I will see you probably Wednesday with a Try It Tuesday, but I'll get it. Y'all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.